This is WDIO Prep Sports Extra.
Welcome, football fans, to Prep Sports Extra. I'm your host, Alicia Tipke. Alongside me is Spencer Pierce. We are back at it here in week 2 with games from all over the Northland.
Absolutely. Early chance for some squads to prove themselves, but first, we're going to go to the dog pound.
Oh, yeah. Off to Duluth East we go, and this is a big one for them. Greyhounds of Duluth East hosting Hibbing for their first home game under new head coach Blaine Tatchell. Duluth coming off a solid 24-14 win over Esko in week 1. Tonight seeking back-to-back wins for the first time in 3 seasons. Greyhounds' last winning streak coming in 2021. Hibbing fighting to shake off a tough week 1 shutout loss. Blue Jackets all over Zachary Valley, but somehow he gets the ball out, and Sam Benson not only makes the catch, but trucks it all the way to the house. 6-0 Duluth on the long TD. Second quarter, Hounds about midfield again. Valley sneaks the ball to Joe Sylvester, gets to the outside and skirts around all of Hibbing. Touchdown, now 12-0 East. Hounds go for 2. Valley drops back and airs it out to Benson in the corner for the conversion. East goes on to win 36-0.
Hermantown's offense got all the reps they needed last Friday, rolling out 72 points in their hammer game against Proctor. That's 10 touchdowns. Hawks staying at home to host the Lake Superior Conference clash with Cloquet, seeking win number 1. Early in the first, James Wilmot can't handle the snap here. Aiden Adomski comes flying in and scoops it up. So it's the Hawks' ball, and what better way to reward the big fella than with a touch on the offensive end. He's into the end zone untouched. Hawks up 7. Later in the quarter, handoff to Martin Sleen, and Sleen getting slick. Heading to the end zone for the touchdown. Hermantown going to double the lead, and later the sun has set, but the Hawks offense never rests. Adomski in yet again. Hermantown cruises to a 35-6 win, and in a bit of a surprising twist, Esko finds themselves in need of a rebound win at Proctor after suffering their first regular season loss in 1,400 days. That urgency pretty apparent early on. Josiah Owens fakes the handoff, rolls to his left. He's going to find daylight in front of him. Owens scampers in for the first score of the game on the first drive. Esko getting it done on both ends. Easton Harker brings the boom, and ball gets knocked loose. Heath Sonnerberg lives out every lineman's dream, running into the end zone with the football. Esko up 2 touchdowns. Still in the first quarter, though. Owens rolls out, finds Brody Lillo. Lillo going to go dancing. He pulls the rug from 2 rails on his way to the end zone, and Esko wins 56-0.
Over to Wisconsin, Northwestern busted out a thriller of a win last Friday. They held off Somerset with a top 10 QB in the state, 36-28 in overtime. Tigers closing out a 3-game home stretch to open their season hosting Spooner. Northwestern scoring early makes it 8-0. Back with the ball, Ethan Harms hits the air, dropping it in the hands of Bowden Teal, who races out of the rails reach and into the end zone. Tigers convert to lead 16-0. Spooner needing to gain ground, goes for the air, but what a snipe here by Briar Burkhart, coming away with the interception. Same drive, second quarter. Harms hands it off to Cooper Lawton. He cuts far right, then sneaks inside. It is now 22-0. Nearing halftime, Lawton again drawn to the right side, secures another Tigers TD, and Northwestern wins 56-7.
Superior still seeking win number 1 under new head coach Rob Scott. Welcoming in River Falls tonight in first possession of the game. Joseph Tesarowitz follows the blockers. He's in for the touchdown, so Superior has their backs against the wall. And earlier than they would have liked, but no need to fear. Carson Smith says, I'll do it myself. He can't find anyone open, takes matters into his own hands, gets into the end zone. Spartans on the board, and then later, Tatum Clark up the gut. You bet. He's in. The Spartans have the lead, but they would ultimately fall 44-20.
To the 8-man fields, 1-0 Northwood. Solon Springs facing Bruce in an early 4 p.m. kickoff due to an officials shortage. Opening kickoff to the Evergreens, and Jared Schultz makes his presence known early. The stud 3-sport athlete barrels the full length of the field. It's 6-0. Bruce takes an 8-6 lead, then Evergreens possession. Schultz takes the snap, and the Red Sea parts wide open for the 6-foot senior. Once again, he goes the distance and into the end zone. 14-8 home team. Schultz, just a monster today, gets in the end zone more times as the Evergreens win 50-22. And that is all we have for you tonight, Spencer. I know we've got scores all over on the website too, but good night, Northland. We'll see you next Friday.